And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
When the Seahawks named Smith the starter last season, it gave him an opportunity he wasn't sure he would get again. And then he became one of the best quarterbacks in football and sustained it across a full 17 games, winning Comeback Player of the Year. Saved his career with last season and keeps the Seahawks as true contenders.
Byron Young has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Now it's Smith. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Geno down to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets on, touchdown, Rams! Puka Nacua with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. He's got his big tight end, Fant. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. To throw is Smith.
Going right back to Fant.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Smith.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Now Smith.
That's to the rookie, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the red zone now, Smith. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. He'll find Metcalf. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Smith now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking out some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense.
And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up past the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Back to Walker on first down.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Jordan Fuller there to take him down. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Smith.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Smith.
Going right back to Smith-Njigba.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now it's Lockett. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Geno.
And he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Being chased out left. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. On the handoff, this is Walker.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Now Geno.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
Throwing here on 3rd, Bennett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw again with Bennett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Bennett to the air on 1st and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. And Bennett will look to throw. That is incomplete.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The kick by Gold is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He hits his target, Lockett. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Bennett. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd down throw coming from Bennett. Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Bennett. Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football back at their own 17. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
68 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. And Walker once more.
Juke into space.
And how about the work on the ground to start the drive? 2 big-time runs. This one 19 yards and another first.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Smith.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now it's Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Now Smith.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Geno now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now Smith on third and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf from 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So on fourth down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. Myers' kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on.
3 quarters have come in. Return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On second down, it's Abanikanda. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Abanikanda once again. Down the right sideline. He may go.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Israel Abanikanda with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Gould able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
We just saw what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Smith. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And shutting him off, now open field. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Will Disley, 64 yards.
And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Geno's going to throw.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. L.A. readies for its next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Abanikanda on 1st and 10.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
And from the gun, here's Abanikanda.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10, here's Bennett. That's caught. This is Abanikanda.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
On the handoff, Abanikanda.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. The give now to Abanikanda.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Bennett.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They'll go for it. It's Abanikanda.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
So Geno and the Seahawks down by 9. A little over 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being... So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's Abanikanda.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So the
stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you I'm on it, break, no side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all Zoe cap, it's half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she love that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cop that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna look me, I can tell her it's not that. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay. Run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up.